Yo, I'm about to get ready and get started in a couple minutes. Not even a couple of minutes. Give me about a minute or two. My bad. As y'all can see, I was checking my sound and everything. But give me about a minute or two. We about to get started and we about to get into some shit. So all right, let's get it. Let's go, man. We gonna put this back up here in a second. Let's take that away from right now. I want to tap in real quick, man. What's up? What's up? What's good? It's your girl Bees Billy, aka Fly Like Bees, aka Big Bees, not the little one. And you already know what the fuck going on, man. I wanted to hop on here. This kind of like winging this at this point, cause I really wasn't gonna do like a stream, even though this was a great idea. It just came late. Sometimes I be slow to catch it, but when I heard like the controversy and all the questions. Not even controversy. That's a bad word for this right here. This right here is no controversy when it comes to the report card. Um, but like the feedback, the questions, motherfuckers in the comments and my DMs like rooting for their people. So I'm like, what better way to me for me to just address all this shit at one time, um, and just really give a deep dive on exactly what this is. So what I will say is I had this idea for the report card probably about maybe about 2 years ago, but because the city we live in and how sensitive motherfuckers is, and really just like as you should be. That's not no knock to no artist, but just knowing like that artists are sensitive about their shit. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But then I started being a judge on Battleground. You feel me? Shout out to Battleground. Battleground actually in the comments right now. Don Prince, I see you. Jado, I see you. The Shepherd is here, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to pop on in this motherfucker real quick. All right, so I say boom, I started being a judge on Battleground. So I'm like, all right, like I fucks with this. This kind of like getting me in the same room with some dope ass artists as well as some trash ass artists. But I don't really concentrate or focus on the motherfuckers who I don't fuck with or like deem to be trash. I also don't gotta tell you your shit trash neither. It's just like do better. But it's a lot of people who I start fucking with like outside their music, and it's just like I want you to do better, man. Hold on, hold on. We got a little situation going on. What's going on? Hold on. What's up? What's going on? All right, y'all, I'm back. My bad. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I am back. Where the fuck was I at? Okay, I was at um instead of me just addressing motherfuckers or not fucking with their music, I felt like I just needed to create something that'll kind of put fire up under some motherfuckers' asses though. Like also it's a lot of my faves on this report card. And mentally in my mind, I thought about what the fuck I would give them before I did the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I might have thought a motherfucker was a solid B. But when the numbers fail, you feel me how they fail, they end up getting a C, low C or some shit like that. But that it is what it is, man. That lightweight just fucked me up. But I ain't gonna let this little internet shit fuck me up. You feel me? So on the report card, first person we got, man, um, is Bebe. So let's go, baby. What I want to do actually before I get into the artist, I kind of want to just break down the categories and how I determine what grade should be put in each particular category. So first category we got on here is production. Um Production is pretty much like beat selection, the quality of the beat, and do I feel like your style and like your wave complements that beat, or does that beat complement you? So that's strictly what production is. Cadence is like cadence and flow. So some people sound uncomfortable as fuck on these beats. You hear me? Or some people might just be trying to run with a sound that I don't think personally suits them or fits them. So that's pretty much what the cadence and flow is. Lyricism, that's kind of self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? Is you just kind of like doing like this melodic, like uh just you know what I'm saying, like just saying like typical shit and making it sound good, or is you really like in your writing bag? Is you hit niggas with metaphors, bars, similes, that type of shit, like more of the technical, which I ain't really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really go sway each way whether you a lyrical rapper or not because I like it all. You know what I'm saying? But it's some niggas who really got that pen. You feel me? And don't just go in the studio and punch in or find a good melody and kind of ride that wave. Like motherfuckers really sit down and PM bars. So that's really what lyricism is for me. Catalog, a lot of people had a misconception about what I deem catalog to be, and I would just say catalog is simply the quality. um I didn't go off of quantity, but if you don't have a lot of music for me to judge, then I can only judge off of what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you motherfucking drop fucking 8 songs since you started fucking rapping, I can only judge you based off those 8 songs. You know what I'm saying? So catalog is really like the quality, not so much as the quantity, but it helps if you got more music out for me to grade. Pioneer. Pioneer is pretty much a little bit of originality, a little bit of, if you sound like everybody else in the city, then 9 times out of 10 your Pioneer grade gonna be low. If you like one of the only people with that sound, or like not many people follow that sound or that wave, and you do it great at a high level, then your Pioneer grade gonna be up there. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is clearly what the fuck it says. Like, if you drop fucking 2 songs this year and it's November the fucking second, then 9 times out of 10 your consistency gonna be a little low. Do I just only take in this year in effect? No, I don't. I look at the overall. If I Google your name, if I go to your Apple Music, if I go to your fucking YouTube, whatever, and there's these long ass spats in between you dropping projects, I hate that shit. That's why I don't be really tapping in with a super lot of artists, because some of my favorite artists are not really consistent. And I'm not the type of person who just gonna keep listening to the same shit over and over and over. So consistency, like I need y'all to be consistent. And this outside of the report card and all that shit, but me as just a music consumer, some of my favorite artists are not my favorite artists no more because they lack consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that last song you was cool, but that shit was in 20 fucking 22. Like, you feel me? Like, I need some shit now. What have you done for me lately? Type shit. And that might sound a little fucked up, but that is my mentality about that consistency shit. Now, Brandon, shout out to Don Prince because him and somebody else, I gotta go back and look in my DMs or my comments. It was only 2 people who felt like I gave motherfuckers grace when it comes to this, and y'all just don't know how much motherfucking grace I gave y'all. You hear me? I ain't trying to be funny, but I really gave grace though. Like, I gave a lot of grace, and I gave a lot of kind of the nice guy without bending or folding on my morals and like just standing on business of the actual report card brand. So when it comes to branding, if I Google your name and I gotta scroll and keep scrolling to before I even see one thing, you feel me, that has anything to do with you, that plays a part in branding. When I go to your Instagram page or your social media page of any sort, Twitter, TikTok, whatever, and it just looks like homemade and just like not professional enough. That just give me like you just a nigga in the city rapping, not a nigga who trying to have a rap career. You feel me? Like it's one thing to create, but the business side plays just as a major part as the actual creative process of this shit. So that's part of branding for me. If I go to your YouTube and it's a picture of you, if it's a picture of you sitting there with your hand on your motherfucking, you feel me? Like, no, you feel me? Tap in, man. Get these headshots and all that shit. This is a shameless plug, but Don Prince was fucking having all type of shit where he was giving out headshot photos and just you just need a professional look, man, when you trying to do this business shit because you never know who coming to your page, who tapping in, who's looking. You wouldn't, man. Listen, my phone is crazy with motherfuckers like either who the fuck is this on the report card? Like, not even on no disrespectful shit, but like, damn, this nigga fire. Like, where the fuck motherfuckers don't be knowing, y'all? I literally didn't know about half of these 75% of these motherfuckers who for sure, for sure. I definitely fucking 75% of y'all though, I ain't gonna lie, I did not know about before I start either fucking with Battleground, fucking with Don Prince, cause he's a videographer, or fucking with this report card shit. I did not know about y'all. That's a problem because I'm actively looking for music artists. And if I can't see you, you feel me? That mean that you ain't trying to be seen, or you just stuck into whatever box that you in. Like you only fucking with your people. But I hate to tell y'all, if y'all making music for y'all people to listen to, like your gang or your family, or you making music for the wrong people. You feel me? The average consumer, when they come to your page, they need to see some type of professionalism and some type of great branding when it comes to everything that you touching. If I fucking try to Google your music and you got fucking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different music topic pages because you didn't kept on redoing some shit over. No, all that shit should be housed under one umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I need from you should be housed up under you. It shouldn't be, oh, I switched my name and now I gotta look, put an underscore under this. No, we not doing that. That's part of branding. You feel me? So shout out to the motherfuckers who got great branding going on. Visuals. When I came to the visual category, it's not only about the quality. You can go get the hottest nigga in the city to shoot your videos, but if it's not no fucking concept, if it's just a running gun, if every last one of your videos is running gun or majority of your videos is running gun, I don't give a fuck how good the quality is. You hear me? I don't give a fuck. Respectfully though, like I want to see concept. It's some of y'all with fucking great fucking music. Oh my god, you hear me? Some of y'all with the great, with probably some of the best music I done heard in the city. But y'all got a video of y'all standing in front of the fucking local store, fucking singing and with 3 or 4 of your niggas. That's not it. Some of y'all niggas tell great stories. When I listen to some of y'all music, I can visualize in my own head how I would deem that video to look, and that it don't be matching that though. Not saying that it got to be exactly what I'm saying, but it don't match the bar or the criteria. I feel like some of y'all is not like maximizing y'all full potential when it comes to the visuals. So shout out to all the fucking dope fucking videographers in the city. You feel me? Including the home team. I don't give a fuck how many shameless plugs. Shout out to Battleground. Y'all see what hat I got on? Shout out to Don Prince. Shout out to the Pizzle, the Pod God. Shout out to motherfucking Timbuktu. And I only say that to say this. I don't care what videographer you go use, but make sure that you come in with a great concept, or that you or your if I was a videographer, I wouldn't even shoot half of the shit without speaking my mind like, oh no, let's do this, or you can do this, or have you ever thought about, yeah, come on, let's get some concepts, y'all. Let's get some storytelling going on, because some of y'all music do not match the visuals. I'm tired of seeing fucking mic drops. I ain't gonna lie, I just gotta keep it all the way a buck, man. I always got F's on the report card. I'm dead. Uh yeah, y'all coming up, you know what I'm saying? I got everybody on that bitch. So We'll see. Don't try to predict it. You never know what you got. I feel like if you got an F, in my mind, then you don't even belong on my report card though, respectfully. So it's a lot of people who I mix and match and got up out of there. But I just want to see them kind of like turn up a little bit more before I grade them. I want to have a substantial amount of music, visuals, and everything that I'm grading on this fucking report card before I grade you. I'm not trying to throw nobody in the fire. I'm not trying to degrade nobody. None of that shit though. You hear me? I'm trying to motherfucking really help y'all motherfuckers though. Like, and this is just how I talk. So it ain't no, but I'm trying to help motherfuckers. You hear me? I'm trying to let you see on this report card based upon you and your peers. You feel me? If you feel like you got more motion in this motherfucker, or if you disagree on anything on that report card, which we are gonna get into, let me know. I'm open for all feedback. Maybe it's some shit that I missed. Maybe it's some shit I ain't tapped into. Maybe it's you feel me. I'm not above critique or making a mistake or none of that shit. Make me know it then. You feel me? I would love to change some shit or make sure that your shit is what it's supposed to be in your eyes on the next one. But if I don't see it, I don't see it. Like respectfully. Um, the next one was influence. Now, influence is a little. This is one of the ones that I was kind of thinking about taking out because this can kind of turn into a popularity contest when it comes to the influence shit. And I know some people might got more supporters than others, but then I thought to myself, I said, self, why the fuck would you try to take away from these motherfuckers' influence? That's what we here for. If you an artist, you want to influence a motherfucker. You hear me? You want a motherfucker to be able to sing along. I see MD and Jado all through this bitch. You hear me? All through this bitch. His supporters coming. Oh, he should have got an A. He should have got this. Da, da, da. Oh no, y'all got this one wrong. I love that. That means that adds an increase to your fucking influence. You feel me? Also, when it comes to influence, it's not just amount of followers you got riding for you or amount of supporters you got, but it's also like what message is you telling and reflecting in your story. What motherfucking who do these kids want to be? I mean, want to look up to you? Do these niggas want to be you? Do these bitches want to fuck? That's all part of influence. And I just had to realize that influence is a major part of influence is popularity though. Like, and I'm the type of person that don't give a fuck about popularity, but influence it plays a major role when it comes to critiquing a motherfucker. Not only just skill, but that's part of their business as well. So influence was one of the ones that was a little shaky to me. Network. When I say network, I want to see is you featuring with motherfuckers, like you know what I'm saying? Is you outside or you supporting other artists or you tapping into whatever, you feel me? How's your team? Do you got management? Do you you know what I'm saying? Network is exactly what it say. Like how is you out here? Or are you a loner? Or you just stand to yourself, only fucking with your people? No, I want to see y'all kind of let all that bullshit outside the music go and kind of literally link with each other. I can easily pick motherfuckers out of a box of who I think sound good together on the song, who I think should work together, who I think should put on a movement. Maybe y'all got the same type of wave, like or whatever though. But network is definitely that. Your business moves. You feel me? Like, are you handling your business? Are you putting as much into the business side of it as you put in that you're putting into the creative side of it? So networking definitely is a thing. I see a lot of motherfuckers though, like out here networking, you linking with all the motherfuckers, you linking with the big Brits, you linking with the fucking the Legend Awards, you linking with the platforms like fucking Battleground, you linking with the motherfuckers like the polls, the shit that he throw. You know what I'm saying? Like you linking with all these motherfuckers trying to get your name out, and you also are that's a great part of artist development, just getting outside and rubbing shoulders with some of the motherfuckers who do the same shit you do and see what we can get out of that. So networking is fire. You feel me? I'm making all the artists I talk to watch this playback. It just started and so much free game being gave. On God though, this is all I'm here for. I'm just here to give as much game that I got. I can only do what I can do. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gotta just do better, y'all. This in no way platform is no way to demean nobody artistry. You feel me? I know artists sensitive about their shit. But this is in no way, I promise y'all. You feel me? I'm only gonna say this one time because I'm not gonna keep clearing nothing up. Like he said, he gonna play this back for whoever. Play this back right here. Cause it's the only time I'm gonna say it from here is you feel me, all gas, no brakes. Like, I'm dead. Y'all, that's why I don't like the comments all. Y'all are fried as fuck. Um, versatility. Versatility. It's a lot of people in Cleveland that's stuck in like this one lane. Whatever they deem to be like what they sound best in, they kind of stay in that safe lane. I want to see you go outside your box. Um, Shout out to Block, man. Block was at Battleground. And if y'all haven't seen it after the battle podcast, make sure y'all go tap into that now on the Battleground page. But I was there and I was like, damn, this nigga just broke a lot of first. You hear me? A lot of first though when it comes to Battleground. To me, he had the most versatile style in Battleground just off of one song he did outside of the lane that I'm pretty sure everybody is probably used to him being in, and that really just sparked. So that's one of them categories that really got added later on. It was not on the original thought process of the report card, but versatility. Let me hear y'all do some different shit, man. Let me hear whatever. Don't be comfortable in your skin or just in one lane. Let me see you outside the box. And I feel like I gave just a little bit of grace in this category as well. But I feel like once motherfuckers see it, maybe they'll try to go in the stool and try to do some different shit. Get some different productions, get some different people on your song, and talk about something different. Just like step outside the box a little bit. I want to see the versatility from the city. Um, yeah, shout out y'all on that one. And the last category is motion. I knew this was gonna get you motherfuckers hot. And you got me off balance. You already know, Jada. Um, I knew the motion thing was gonna get y'all off balance. And to be honest, the motion thing is just kind of very subjective, and it's really only in there to make y'all mad. You feel me? I'm gonna just keep it all the way above. I hate to say this, but this is one of them petty categories. It's like who got the most motion out here? Who has came close enough to um this industry level, whether it be visual, sound, politics, all that shit. You feel me? I get it. I don't really play the politic game, but motion is like if I see you on a regular and you always got something going on, if you a part of every motherfucking thing that I see music related out here, if you motherfucking you feel me, you actually capitalizing off your music, if your views is up, if your engagement is up, everything that you think about in the motion category is what I tried to take in consideration into this. Might I have something wrong? Maybe. But that's one of them categories. It's like I don't give a fuck. This my opinion, and I'm gonna stand on business. If it's different and it's otherwise, then come show me. I don't got no problem saying I made no mistake. Once again, so yeah, motion is one of them categories where it's super subjective. You know what I'm saying? Super subjective. But it's a lot of this shit in here that I say, motherfucker, it's evident. You feel me? Not only just me, but everybody who motherfucking give a fuck about this music shit. And I'm talking about not your casual music fan. I'm really in debt with this shit though. Like I really fucks with the music, and it's a lot of people who I'm like, why the fuck you ain't on yet? Why the fuck are you still on a local level and you got all this motion? You got this great song quality. You know why? Because motherfuckers' business don't be, or motherfuckers too busy with motherfuckers being yes men, or you know what I'm saying? Like, no, let's elevate the city because this is gonna put fire under everybody ass. Let's go. You feel me? Let's go. I'm not gonna go super like through everybody category, but I do see Jado in here. And that's really like the only person I see in here right now. If it's somebody else in here that's on this report card, I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna start off with just him. I feel like go ahead and put your screen record on. Let's go to Jado, man. I'm not even gonna start from the top. I respect you for coming in this bitch and supporting me and tapping in. So let's go to Jado. Jado got a 73. Yeah, Jado got a 73 on here. And his people had something to say. You hear me? His people came in that bitch. I'm talking about DMs, comments. It's been up for a couple hours, but they came in and they say, listen, nobody was disrespectful, nothing. I respect it. Like they like, hell no, like Jado deserve a B, a this, or this, or that. So that's definitely one of them people who I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna go over all these categories with a fresh brain and I'm gonna see what it is. And if the grade's still the same, then it's still the same. It can't change what it is now, but I do want to see him on a future report card because there's too many people that's blowing down. Like, no, what's good? What's T? Like that nigga's supposed to be up there. So Jado has let's go ahead and put this up here for y'all real quick. Let's get it, let's go. Share. Let's put the report card up here for y'all. Boom. Let's go ahead and put that up here. Let's put this on the big screen. All right, so Jado, I gave Jado, clearly y'all can see a 8 in production. Like I said, I love his sound. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of y'all that don't like experiment with y'all sounds. And I just feel like his sound is packaged very, you feel me, demure and very mindful. And it also make you feel some shit. A lot of y'all just got great music and I don't feel nothing from it though. And I feel like his music and his production is just like it complements each other. So I went on ahead and gave him an 8 in production. Cadence. I feel like his cadence is up there too. If you actually look at his whole line, he really don't have no bad shit. It's just the average equaled out to what it equaled out to. But cadence, he definitely be sourcing on shit. You feel me? His flow and his cadence is low key top tier though. Ain't go out. Hey, listen. Lyricism. I was hearing what he was saying, so I kind of gave him I don't feel like 7 is average though. I feel like 7 is actually a little higher on the scale. So I went on ahead and gave him a 7 in lyricism. Some people might say that they can't relate to the content he put in there. But I hear it, man. He got this one song with a chick that she's singing on. I've been listening to so much music, so I'm not being disrespectful, but I don't remember the name of the song, but that's probably one of the best songs I heard in his catalog when I was scrolling through. Definitely a vibe, just like a smooth little he's talking this shit though, I ain't gonna lie. 6 in catalog. I don't feel like he got enough music out there. I feel like you too great to not have more music. And I know a lot of people is kind of like exclusive with they shit, or they overthink it and they just want it to be perfect before they put it out. I'm pretty sure you got a whole catalog in your motherfucking files, in your records that's not for the public, but I can't judge you off of those. You feel me? So the music that's actually out here, I don't feel like it's a lot or I don't feel like it's enough and I need more. You feel me? That's low key a compliment. Pioneer. I don't feel like a lot of people got that type of sound that he got. Um, I don't hear a lot of artists, and if they out there, send them to me. You feel me? But I think his sound is unique to him. And if you don't know how to be great with that sound, then leave his motherfucking sound alone. You feel me? But I definitely feel like he's a pioneer of that sound. Um, but like I said, I need more. That shit kind of impacted a lot of these little shits on here. Consistency. It's gonna go back to the same thing I just said. We need more music and we need it more consistent. I'm pretty sure all your supporters that was in my comments, all your supporters that was in my DM, they would appreciate more music as well. So just give us more music. That's all. When it comes to consistency. Now, Brandon, what I will say is Jado has a brand that's also I included like his image and everybody know if they see him with that motherfucking them two pointy things on this motherfucking hat that's Jado. I didn't even know he was in Battleground because I be so locked in to the people. But if I saw you at Battleground, I definitely would have approached you and locked in with you right then and there. And I didn't even know you was gonna be on this report card at that time. I put you on there because they spammed the fuck out of me. So shout out to your supporters for sure. But as far as his branding, it's not as high as it could be, but I did give him an 8 because I feel like his image and everything is put together. When I go to his music, or his videos. It's a certain type of aesthetic that he's creating that I feel like is just on the right fucking path, on the right path and on the right way for him. Like his music uh definitely fucking complements exactly what he got going image wise and branding wise. I just feel like you had a couple pages. It was like maybe like a Jado Vivo page. It was like a Jado regular page. It was like your shit was scattered out. Cause I definitely would have gave you a higher grade on branding. Cause I feel like you doing a great job when it comes to that branding shit. It's just like that shit was scattered out everywhere. You got 3, 4, 5 YouTube pages. Um, I can't remember if you have more than one music account, but I'm like, damn, I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm going here to get your shit. Just house all that shit under one umbrella, and I promise you, like, just come fuck with me, man. Come fuck with me. I promise you, I'm gonna get you right. Oh God, put me on the team. Influence, definitely influence. As I've been saying this whole time about Jado, that nigga influence is crazy. You feel me? The Henny song going crazy right now. Even though it's not my particular best song that I feel like that I heard out your category, motherfuckers is definitely fucking with that shit. I see the reposts. I see, like I said, I see your supporters, the black sheep, the whole black sheep like kind of like fan base. I guess you would call your fan base that, because I see you posting that a lot. I see you hashtagging that a lot for people who rooting for you in the comments. That's great. Like that's part of marketing, branding, all that shit. You're on the right path. You know what I'm saying? um what was next? Network. Now I had to tap into a couple people, I ain't gonna lie, because if I don't know, all I can do is ask. So I went, I did my research, I asked a couple people, and they like, no, like damn near everybody who I asked on this music shit knew of you, knew you, or fuck with what you had going on. You know what I'm saying? They showed me like, oh no, that nigga, like he definitely deserve a, you know what I'm saying? Did I take they shit into consideration? Absolutely. Did I take exactly what they said? No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of use what I saw in my own perspective versus what the people were saying. And that's how I came up with what I came up with. Solid 8 for network, I feel like is a great score. Versatility, definitely, just from the two songs I just said, it's totally different, aesthetically and sonically. I feel like you are a great artist. I don't really like comparing people to industry people, but it's given like a little bit of thug, you know what I'm saying, free thug, but you can also get on that bitch and rap us up, you feel me, rap your ass off. But I definitely love the melodic sound, but I feel like you definitely versatile, 1,000%. And the last one was motion. This what your people was on my ass about. They said, hold on, you gave my nigga a 7 on motion? What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? They ain't say this, but pretty much that's what I got from it. Like, hold on, my nigga motion definitely is way more up there than it should. I mean, than you got on there. And I said, oh, for sure. Well, let me know then. Let me know where I went wrong. Show me what's going on. Like, what's going on with the motion? This was one of them categories that I knew everybody was gonna be motherfucking hot about or happy about, or it was just gonna be the most controversial. So that was pretty much Jado grade. How I actually get the grades, y'all, if y'all can see, I add up all the grades. It's just like school, man. We all went to school. I add up all the scores and then I divide them by how many categories it is. So it's 12 categories. I'm not about to add them up right now, but just add up all his scores, divide them by 12, and you're gonna see. This is where I feel like the only place I gave grace is the final score. So if I added up your score and your shit was let's just still stick with Jado. I don't know if this was his score or not once I added it up, but let's just use him as an example. If his shit was 72.8, I just rounded up to the next number. So that's how I got 73. Y'all can see it ain't no fuck shit going on with the scores and none of that shit. If you can see down there the grading scale, I gave a little bit of grace on the grading scale. Originally, I had that shit like super throwback textbook. Anything under 69, I mean 69 to whatever was that. 80 to 90 was a B. 80, but I gave a little bit of grace on the grading scale. And that's how a lot of people pass that threshold of being to the next letter grade. So shout out to y'all. Let's go. I want to kind of tap into my bad. Let's remove this. I want to kind of tap into some of the highest people on here. Let's go, baby. I'm not gonna go through everything, y'all, cause I got shit to do. It's just real quick. But let's go, baby. Baby actually got the highest grade on here at 89. Um, and I feel like it's well deserved. You know what I'm saying? Bebe is a well put together nigga on this artist side. Bebe been doing this shit for a nice amount of time. I feel like he's elevating every time, every year. Every time he drops some shit, he's elevating. And if y'all disagree or agree with anything in his column, just let me know. A lot of people said a lot of these motherfuckers deserve ones and twos in these categories. I would never agree with that because they wouldn't even be on here if it was like I don't agree with that, but I like your sentiment. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who you feel like not don't tell me who you think should got a lower grade. Just let me know who you feel like should get a higher grade. I got Don Prince on this motherfucker. He done tapped in, so we gonna go ahead and get him to the stage real quick.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Yeah, you did a good job with this report card. I just came on here to show face real quick. Tell that dude Jado. Yeah, I ain't even know who you was, bruh. I definitely ain't know who you was. I think I followed you from one of my pages, because I have messed with a promo that you did or something.
Okay.
But the Black Sheep, that's fire. Like that need to be. I don't know what you're doing, so I'm just saying, like visually, mentally, like I know some stuff with that though, cause I come from that lane, the Black Sheep.
For
But
sure.
definitely, I'm gonna tell y'all this though. Bees told me for the last 2-3 weeks that she's been probably a little longer than that. But when she tapped into the MDN dude, she kept saying like this dude, anything she's saying on here is 100%. She ain't changed up on what she's saying at all though. She said dude got a different voice that made me go actually listen and tap in to the music. So everything she's saying on here is 100. She not putting on no fake for y'all or none of that though. Me and her get into it all the time about this shit. So me,
Oh,
I'm just
God.
on the visual aspect. I mean, I listen to music and stuff, and I want to hear lyrics and stuff too, though, and see different stuff visually. I don't care who you go to either. Like I'm a visual artist, but like I'm in multiple lanes of it though. So lighting, all type of stuff. So if you got a videographer, but you need a lightatician or you need a concept put together, that's what I work on though, man. So there's no hate over here. If you hear me saying something about your visual, I'm not above critique either though. So I'm a businessman as well though. But right here though, this report card that B's put together is I fucks with it, man. I ain't gonna lie though, man. I mess with
For
it though. She
sure.
took her time to put it together. She definitely showed y'all some grace on that grade, and though. And Lil Pit, I keep seeing you. I'm probably the only person from Battleground. I am a part of the Battleground. And I'm probably one of the only people from Battleground that you ain't said something to or about. But bro, quit throwing the silent shots though. Just come,
Subs.
just ask what's up instead of keep throwing them little shots, bro. Like man, nobody had nothing against you at the Battleground. They probably they you just didn't win, bro. You just didn't win, bro. They didn't think you outperformed the person in there though.
Yeah, that's
But to
all.
keep throwing shots at the platform is crazy, bro. So have a good one. That's all I got to say, y'all. Take care,
For
man. It's
sure.
my
Thank you,
son's
Dom.
birthday.
Happy birthday to the baby boy too, man.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, Dom said what he said. Yeah, Pitt. I ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying, really get too much into that shit because this really about the report card right now. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying. But if you need to ever holler at me on a 1-on-one, or even if you want to go live and do it, I can have you on a platform too. You can come up here, speak your piece. But one thing that I know for sure, my platform individually or any platform that I share with anybody else, i.e. Battleground, we are not here to diminish nobody artistry or none of that shit. Like, we just want you to do better. That's why this nigga got y'all going round for round versus, you know what I'm saying, 1v1 up until you get to the champ. Um, so it can just be iron sharpen iron. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is. We ain't got no bad blood with nobody. But I also know that when you in this business, it's gonna come with some type of controversy. So I ain't ducking that smoke neither. Like, we can argue all day, but it definitely can be healthy. We don't gotta, you know what I'm saying, put nobody down or try to put platforms down. We'll never try to put your platform down. but we gonna make jokes. We gonna do what we do. We gonna be us at the end of the day. So that's some other shit. But let's go ahead back to the report card. Like I said, I was on Bebe Savo. I feel like his lyricism, even though he has a melodic type of cadence and flow, that nigga be saying some shit and he be saying some real shit that's relatable to a lot of motherfuckers who come from our background, you feel me, or the walk of life, or just our city in general. So shout out to him for that. Catalog, that boy, y'all ain't fucking with Bebe when it comes to catalog, man. I'm sorry, that nigga stay dropping. He not just dropping a single here, a single there, sprinkling it. That nigga dropping project after project, video after video, like that nigga going, and I barely be even tapped into him on social networks. So majority of the shit that I'm seeing is strictly on the music side. So shout out to Bebe for that. Just flood us. You know what I'm saying? If I'm tapped into you, I need you to flood that shit because I love putting people onto music. If you ask anybody about bees in general, just in my personal life, even not even on this professional shit, because I'm just stepping into like this media game. Even though I kind of been doing it for the last 3-4 years, that's still a short time to me. But anybody that fuck with me know I love music. You hear me? All types of music. I listen to rock music. I'm very eclectic. I listen to country music, bluegrass. I listen to everything. You hear me? That's why if you notice on the report card, it has a rap, like it's a rap that's in a totally different font that was added later because I want this to be a general platform. I don't want it to just be for rappers, but this one in particular was strictly for, I feel like, rappers. I'm gonna do R&B people, I'm gonna do videographers, cameramen, I'm gonna do producers, comedians. I'm doing all that shit, but this just the time for the rappers because that's my first love, you feel me? um Next on Salvo, Pioneer, I feel like he got a unique sound. I feel like a lot of people try to copy that sound, but they don't do a good job at it. So shout out to him for doing great at that sound. His consistency, I just explained that. His consistency is top tier, man. Um, let's throw this back up here. His consistency is top tier to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like that nigga stay on flood and shit though. And he independent now. So it's really not no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like independent or with a label. Just flood that shit, man. Something gonna be out here. If you keep flooding it and you kind of trying to be a little versatile, somebody is gonna find something that they like. But if you only got a handful of songs or one or two projects in the last 4 or 5 years, motherfuckers might not like that sound and they might X you out as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Just off of what you presented. So yeah, some of that. What else we got? Brandon. I gave Baby a 9 in Brandon. I feel like he does a very good job when it comes to Brandon. um I feel like if I Google his name, his artistry shit pops up. It's very put together. I feel like if I go on his YouTube and type his name in on YouTube, it's very put together. It's not homemade. It actually looked like he put some time, effort, and a couple dollars in his shit. So that's another thing. I know we got struggling artists. I know that. I know a lot of this shit that y'all need costs money. But if y'all just link with the right people, kind of maybe barter situations, you probably don't necessarily need a lot of money to get a certain look or a certain sound if you just open your mouth and stop acting like the world owe you some shit. So shout out to him for the brand and visuals. I gave him a 7. This was actually his lowest score out of his whole line. I feel like his visuals was cool, but again, it lacked concept. Some of them lack quality. But you can definitely tell when niggas getting some money on or in a different situation because it's like they catalog and they visuals go from looking a certain way and you can see the elevation. Oh, the next one, the next 6 or 7 might have a different look, better quality. And then I love to see motherfuckers gradually elevate. And that's what I seen as far as Bebe. But I really don't be fucking with a lot of the videos just simply because they lack concept. That's the main thing for me. Influence. I feel like a lot of y'all fuck with Bebe whether y'all want to say it or not. Um, Whether y'all say it or not, like a lot of y'all, I mean, a lot of motherfuckers are influenced by Bebe. I hear motherfuckers trying to copy the sound, trying to go in that lane and all that shit. It just don't work out as good for you, or it hasn't worked out yet. So shout out to him and Network. Um, Network, I feel like Bebe everywhere. He locked in with the higher ups as well as the motherfuckers on the lower. I don't even like to say lower level because I don't like to diminish motherfuckers in no type of negative way. So what I would say more on the local level and the industry level, I feel like he's networking. He's outside. That nigga on the radios. He you feel me, on the hottest fucking media platforms. That nigga freestyling on a lot of these freestyle platforms. Like I just see the network. You feel me? And the network is definitely accompanied by his growth. And a lot of y'all should take notes, respectfully. Versatility. I feel like he can be versatile. Do I feel like he do it a lot? No. So that's why it's kind of a 7. Um, I feel like he can be definitely more versatile. You know what I'm saying? But I have heard shit with him kind of stepping outside of his personal sound, whether it be features, whether it be promo shit, whatever. Like he definitely stepping outside of his box a little bit. I could see it a little more in motion. I just explained what his motion going for. You feel me? His motion, yeah, that name buzzing outside of the Doughboys and the Cartiers, and you feel me? I feel like he's on that level right up under there to where his break is coming very soon. You feel me? So shout out to Bebe. Who else? Let's go to the big one, man. Let's go to Jazzo. Envy Jazzo. This my dog. But I graded her with no bias as well. You feel me? Let's go to her production. I feel like the beats that she picked definitely accompany her most of the time. It accompanies her sound and what she's talking about. And she fits on them beats. So I gave her an 8. Cadence, Envy Jazzo, she got a certain cadence that everybody might know her for. But if you only listening to the songs that she's dropping, or not necessarily dropping, but the songs that she's pushing, you would think that she stay in the same pocket. But once you dig in them crates and you listen to the R&B shit that she dropped, you listen to the shit that she Milagro, by the way, is one of my favorite songs from Jazzo, even though it's a feature. But I feel like Bebe, Jazzo, the OG Gas nigga, Brit Bands, they all accompanied each other great on that song, and that's like one of my favorite shits. Probably song of 2023 for me. Lyricism. I feel like Jazzo be popping her shit. She say a lot of relatable shit when it comes to the bars and the lyrics. And she got like this chip on her shoulder music, or she make music like for bad bitches, or she gonna be disrespecting you on the track. Like she got her different styles and shit that she switch up with. I gave her a 7. I don't even not for no. I just feel like it's other people who got better lyricism than her. And although I'm not great and y'all against each other, I can't give motherfuckers like Teasy from the Claire, you feel me, a 10. And I just feel like giving Jazzo a 9 or an 8 is kind of a little bit far fetched as far as the lyricism. I don't listen to Jazzo for her to bore me to death. You feel me? I listen to Jazzo to have uh a good time. You feel me? Or to hear who the fuck she talking about on this one. Or you feel me? I just don't listen to Jazzo for bars. Not saying that she don't got them. You feel me? She got a lot of relatable quotes. It's like that Drake effect. He gonna have a lot of relatable shit that you might want to repost, or yeah, some of that. So I gave Jazzo a 7 on that one. Catalog, Jazzo got a decent catalog, if you ask me. Like she got a decent catalog. And that's just that. The quality of the catalog and the quantity both played parts in her getting this 8. So shout out to Jazzo for that one. Pioneer. I don't think it's a lot of bitches out here rapping like Jazzo though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think a lot of people got that style. She kind of got like this animated style. And in certain bars, she gonna hit you with that animated kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like SWV. I fucks with that. That to me is more like the Nicki effect, but she just do it in a different way. You feel me? It's the same approach. It's just she executed differently. So shout out to her for that. What else? What else? What else? What else? Uh, Consistency. Jazzo is very consistent. I don't think nobody could argue that. Brandon, come on, man. The big one, y'all already know she got the merch going. That's another thing too. A lot of y'all niggas don't be having merch. And believe it or not, merch is next to fucking, yeah, for sure. They definitely be hating on Jazz, for sure. For sure. Oh God. What's up, man? Meet you in the building, Battleground Performance League. Make sure y'all go tap in. But Jazzo, I feel like Her consistency is like unmatched, and her branding is definitely top tier. When it comes to the merch, that's what I was saying. Y'all niggas need to go get some merch, man. Brand yourself. That's a big part of branding. And believe it or not, artists is not making money off their music, y'all. They are making the top fucking income for a fucking music artist is touring and merch, man. Make sure y'all focus on that. Go get y'all some merch. Put whatever y'all want to put on that bitch. If motherfuckers rock with you, they gon' fuck with it. I support people merch just because of who they are, not necessarily because I like the merch. You feel me? I got my own clothing brand, so I don't really like wearing a lot of other people's shit, but I will support you on your fucking merch, man. That's a big part of branding, and it's a big income. You feel me? So for sure. Visuals. If you know, you motherfucking know. I gave Jazzo a 10 on visual. Jazzo has concept. She makes sure she's going to the best fucking videographers. She makes sure that she's going to act out exactly what she's saying in her shit. It gives to me that the baby ludicrous type vibe when it comes to Jazzo's visuals. Um, and you can tell she takes that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? So definitely increase your visuals because there's some people that might come across your video before they ever even fucking tapped in on Apple Music, fucking whatever though. You feel me? Spotify. Motherfuckers don't never even go try to tap into your catalog. They going straight to your visuals. That's a great way to reel people in. So stay consistent and stay, you feel me? Like, the visuals is the biggest thing, man, for sure. Influence. I feel like Jazzo influenced a lot of these motherfuckers out here, and a lot of these motherfuckers do be hating. So shout out to Dom in the comments because he definitely said that. A lot of y'all be hating on her, and I think it's because she's so just kind of like you know what I'm saying? She got so much personality, and she just outspoken, and she just fucks with who she fuck with, and she don't fuck with who she don't fuck with. But I definitely feel like her influence, I see it on a lot of these motherfuckers when it comes to female rap in the city for sure. So next we got Network. Jazzo be everywhere. Y'all already know, man. Jazzo link with everybody from the niggas who rap like Artazar, you feel me? To the motherfuckers who the Kalante Andersons, to the fucking OG Gas and the Brit Bet. She be out here networking, collabing with everybody. Yes, I did. I do know she's locked in with what's my boy name? Andrew Lloyd. On the OEAs and all that shit, but that didn't stop her from going to the Legends Awards. That didn't, you know what I'm saying? And when you knock out that politics shit, you gonna see that a lot of doors gonna open up for you when you just like, oh, I ain't picking no side. I fucks with who I fuck with and fuck who don't, like type shit. So yeah, shout out to her on the networking side. Versatility. Jazzo is definitely versatile. I tell her, and I just like I told Leggins, um, I fucks with some of the R&B shit over the rap shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna sing. I seen her at Battleground, 5-time champ. So I seen her perform a lot of different songs. I can't even remember Jazzo performing or performing a certain song twice. Every time she came, she brought something new and she brought something different. And that plays a big part in the versatility, motion. Y'all know Jazzo got motion, man. We don't even gotta get into that. Like I said, that's subjective. But of course she got motion, man. She outside, she linking with everybody. She not only linking with everybody on the popularity side, but she's working with everybody. You know what I'm saying? She making money moves. She, like I said, she got the merch going. She here, she there. Like man, listen, the motion is crazy. So I gave her an 8. I definitely feel like she got growth, and I feel like her motion gonna get higher. As the more time she put into this shit, and that's when she gonna get that 10. You feel me? Who else? Who else y'all want me to go against? I mean, not go against. Who else y'all want me to go through their grade, man? Let's go Boogie Shay. I need a street nigga. Bitch, I want a street nigga. On God, Billboard Jazzo, you already know the fucking vibes. Yeah, she in movies, all type of shit. Like that shit crazy. Man, listen. I was trying to keep it strictly focused on music, but you right, Meech. Like she in all type of shit. So shout out to her, man. Shout out to Jazzo. Uh, let's go. Oh, can we go block? Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Um, all these artists, right? Before I actually sat down and gave them the grade and then tallied up their grade, I had a grade in my mind of what I think they was gonna get. I just like to challenge myself like that, like to see if I'm accurate or not. But Block, I for sure knew this nigga was getting a B plus, but I was just overwhelmed and all that shit from his performance. Battleground was fresh. I. So when I sat down and gave him his grade, I actually was shocked myself that it ended up being this what is it, C plus, being this high C though. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go through his shit. Let's see. Block. All right, so Block ended up having a C plus. He was 1 point away from getting that B though. That's the crazy part. But when I went through his catalog, when I went through all his visuals, when I tapped into the people, kind of to see his interaction, his engagement, and all that shit on social media, and just how the people felt about him in general, it weighed out to this. I could be wrong, but I'm standing on business. You hear me? Production, his production fits his style and all that shit very well. You feel me? Like, to me, most importantly, his cadence. Like, if you know rap, if you know this shit, the way that he rap, it's kind of like this double time thing. That nigga breath control, all that shit is crazy though. Like, and I can't even say to punch in or punch out shit like that in the studio because I seen this nigga in real time in front of me perform these same songs. Breath control, crazy. His confidence, amazing. Just the way he just slide and glide all through the motherfucking beat. That nigga definitely does his big one. He knows how to pick his songs, pick his beats, and kind of like be comfortable in that cadence because a lot of people can't do that. So that's why he ended up getting a 9 as far as cadence, lyricism. He definitely be talking some shit for sure. Is he the lyrical miracle spiritual nigga? No, but the bars is definitely up there. It's definitely on a high quality when it comes to the bars. Um, yeah, and it's just he's just a top tier artist to me. So like I said, when it came out to a C, I was kind of shocked, but I'm gonna stand on business and stand on like what the platform is. I'm not giving nobody grace as far as cheating. You know what I'm saying? This is honestly what I thought individually, and it just happened to be what it was on the end grade. Uh catalog. This was one of the things that disappointed me about Block. I just knew that I was gonna tap into way more music than I tapped into. And unfortunately it wasn't, even though I know, like I said, I know artists. I was an artist, y'all. So I know we got fucking 10 times the music in our notebooks, I mean in our laptops, in our fucking that we ready to drop or getting ready to drop, or but the music that's accessible to the public is not a lot. So that kind of had his shit down a little bit. That's how he ended up getting a 7. But as far as the quality of the content, I definitely felt like it was there. It's just the quantity that I had an issue with. So Pioneer, somebody just told me an artist that Block reminded them of from the city. I can't think of it right now off the top, but I have not heard nobody with that nigga's approach though. You feel me? Like I don't hear nobody with his sound, his approach. So I kind of feel like him being a pioneer and his sound that he's going with is fairly high, even if it is one or two motherfuckers who might have that same sound or try to incorporate that sound into their catalog. To me, I just don't feel like they do a better job at it than Block. So you feel me? Shout out to him. Pioneer, or I just went through that consistency. Um, it reflects on what I just said. It wasn't a lot of music. So although he might be consistent in the studio, and I don't even know because I don't know him like that, but it's not here for us. You know what I'm saying? Some of the songs, I was shocked that some of the songs he was performing at Battleground was 3-4 years old. I'm like, damn, this shit sound like, you feel me? Like this shit sound like it can drop today and it'd be cool though. But I was looking at some of the shit, I'm like, oh damn, this shit dropped 3 years ago. 4 years ago. So that had me going looking into the dates. Trust me, y'all. I've been all in y'all business. I've been all on y'all YouTubes looking to see exactly what date y'all dropped this on, and even if it's still going right now. I do feel like that reflects your consistency a little bit though. If you can drop a song 3-4 years ago and it's still moving today, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. It was good. That's exactly what I was about to say, Dom. Like, yeah, for it to be not even for it to be 3 or 4 years ago is fire. It's like for me, it's like, damn, this shit sound like you just dropped this shit last month. Like this part of the new project or whatever. You feel me? But you can definitely hear the growth. Like the off balance shit. I don't think that's out. I didn't hear that nowhere on the platforms, but that's to me, that's one of them ones. I saw the little snippet of his video and all that shit. That shit right there, listen, that shit right there go crazy. Oh God. But for him to have music that was 3-4 years ago and it hit like that today, I feel like that shows a great mark on his artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly though. He definitely got more in the chamber. I can hear it. I know he do. But the fact that you're pushing, because a lot of artists don't push their songs. That's why you might hear a lot of artists continue to play the compete with the same songs and all that shit at Battleground. It's because they're trying to push them songs. They know at the end of the day, when this battle is over, win, lose, or draw, they still gotta push their catalog or what they trying to get out to the people. So I kind of do respect it on just a general music, you know what I'm saying? The ideology behind generally just putting music out, but sometimes that don't be a good thing for Battleground because we tired of hearing the same songs, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to him. Where was that? Brandon. I feel like when I typed in Blockbuster, a lot of this fucking Busta Rhymes shit came up. A lot of this, you know what I'm saying? Then he got his name spelled with an H on his Instagram, but his music is just Busta. And it's just like I think once he get that under control, that he gonna mark his he gonna have his mark in the sand to where it's like you're gonna be easily able to access his shit without going to his page and hitting his links and all that shit. That's what I mean when I say about Brandon and all that. But his branding also plays a part when he got fucking 30 motherfuckers on stage with him when he's performing his song. I feel like that's part of branding too. You know what I'm saying? Like some people might disagree, but that's part of branding though. When I go to his page, it's not like I said, it's not a lot visually on the YouTube and shit like that. But the shit that is there, it's like, all right, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get into that when it comes to visuals, but I got some shit to say about his visuals, which is actually the next category. Let's just go into that. Block got a 7 in visuals because one, there's not a lot, and also you can tell that these are visuals that he created a while back. I feel like once he gets his new shit on there and kind of cleans up his page, his visual score should go up just in my mind, even if it's not on the report card. Just in my mind, it should go up. But you can tell that I don't know if he took a break, but it's a significant break in between certain shit. So like I said, how I was able to find out that those songs were 3 or 4 years old is because some of those songs he has videos to. So when I looked at the videos and I looked at the dates and I'm like, damn, what the fuck is all the shit in between here? Or I like and he just don't have a lot of music or visuals out, but the shit that he got out is heat. So I can understand, like, let me let these work and then I hit them with some. I can understand that. But as a reflection of that, that did have his visual grade down. Also, come on head to Don Prince. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, and this ain't me gassing nobody, but I really feel like some of y'all sounds and some of what y'all be doing and what y'all be talking about could be captured great when you get a high quality camera and a high quality cameraman. You know what I'm saying? So the visuals kind of take away from Block for me a little bit, but it is what it is. Next we got his influential influential. I saw his influence this past weekend. Um Also I see how motherfuckers riding for him as well as just like the Jado shit. You feel me? There's plenty of motherfuckers that hit me up like, see, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I also see that they're very like family oriented. They all rock for each other, and you gotta have some type of influence for motherfuckers to rock and support you like that, whether you knew him your whole life or you just met him through this music shit. You feel me? His influence for sure is top tier. And I just saw like on a battleground post and all that shit, even though I haven't been familiar with Block. it's a lot of people that's been tapped into his movement and really fuck with what he got going on and what he's doing. So to me, that contributed to his influence wholeheartedly. Network, his network is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But I feel like it can definitely use some work. I haven't super tapped in like uh just knowing him or knowing of his art for a very long time. So I may see something different. But it is what it is. He got an 8 on that in his motion. I feel like he definitely got some motion going on. You know what I'm saying? When you can bring that many motherfuckers out, when you can link with, I see he be linked with Shooter, Lil Banks. You know what I'm saying? Like they all kind of like this united front and shit. Um, and I see you on these different cards. I see you performing at these different events with some heavy hitters in the city and shit like that. I feel like that goes to show that you doing and that you're on the right track as far as networking. So shout out to Block, man. I think I might do one more person, y'all. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cut it on short. Um, who else was controversial on here? Shout out to Trap, man. I ain't gonna go through his whole shit, but Trap got a B minus, a 79. Trap also is a nigga who I just feel like just make this music shit at a easy fucking pace though. Like it's just like it's so effortless to him. Every song I hear, the nigga Katan's beat selection, a visual all coordinates. And you can just tell that he putting some type of money into his craft as well. So shout out to Trap. A lot of motherfuckers tagged him in that original promo post that he should be graded on his report card. So I definitely know he got the people for sure. Like I ain't gonna lie, the first probably fucking 50, 60 comments was trap, 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 trap. So trap it is. You know what I'm saying? We put him on here. What stood out for me as far as trap? Yeah, that nigga Cadence, he got like the highest grade when it comes to the Cadence behind besides Bebe. I just feel like Trap niggas don't be acting like they don't know. Either they don't know or they acting like they don't know what the fuck Trap capable of. You know what I'm saying? And I've kind of been following Trap maybe like the last 6-7 years. So this is one of them artists that I was tapped into and have been tapped into for a minute. He took a long break, so that kind of fucked up his consistency. But I know people be going through real life shit. So I get it. Unfortunately, it did have to I can't take that in consideration though, that you have real life shit going on. So I gotta be honest on these cards, and that kind of fucked up his consistency. But for the most part, I feel like he's a very solid artist. He do his shit. So make sure y'all tap in the Trap. That's Trap with a V and it's one, the number one afterwards. I'm gonna have everybody shit in the description. I need y'all to tap into all these artists. A lot of people thought Cartier was gonna have a higher score than this too because he popping right now. But that just let y'all know, like, it don't matter what you got going on right now. The grades is the grades. Me personally, I don't really fuck with Cartier's like choice of beats and shit like that because it's more like a Detroit flow. And at first, I thought he was from the D for a minute, but everybody was telling me he was from Cleveland. So shout out to him. You definitely putting on for the city right now. You got a 10 in motion, 10 in networking, 10 in visuals. I feel like you got high quality visuals. But the actual creation process and the type of music that you make, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's just this like not my favorite type of shit. Um, and outside of that, even though I'm not fucking with the actual product uh on a higher scale, you know what I'm saying? Because you can see it's all sevens from the beginning, but I fucks with the business side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you handling your business, and regardless of who fuck with it or who don't, you making sure that the business side is taken care of, and that's half the battle. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. Who the fuck else, y'all? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who my last person, Dom? Who you think I should do on the last one? Fuck it, I'm gonna do Case Period because this is a fairly new artist. She the last person on here. Um, she was a little controversial too, though. A lot of people was tapping in. Like, oh no, the fuck? Like, what you got going on with K? So, um, production. I feel like, all right, let me say this before I go into her. I feel like she has one of the best sounds that's not typical out of all the people who I done graded so far. It's only what 12 motherfuckers on here, but y'all, I got probably the next 3 report cards damn near finished and graded, and that's just only on the rapper side. Like, and out of all the people that I heard, the 2 people who stand out the well, I'm gonna say the 3 people who stand out the most to me, maybe because I wasn't familiar with them, that could play a part in it too, but was Block, uh, MD and Jado, and motherfucking Case, right? So when I heard Case, I'm like, damn, it's so many niggas on here. Like, I need one more, at least one more girl on here. If you notice, there's only 3 girls on here. You feel me? Shay, Jazzo, and Case. So I'm like, damn, I need one more girl in here. I'm like, but I need somebody hard on this bitch. Like, somebody who I can actually see myself playing their music and all that shit. Like, cause it still be a passion project for me though. At the end of the day, it's like I can throw whoever on here, but when you fuck with somebody vibe and their music, you just fuck with it. And she was one of them ones. You hear me? She was one of them ones in my head. I'm like, oh, I know for sure she about to get like a B. You feel me? Something like that. Why Boogie get a C? Okay, all right, I'll do Shay after this. I'm gonna do Shay. This is gonna be my last two. I'm gonna do Keisha, then I'm gonna do Shay. So, when I tapped in, I'm like, somebody had posted something. They was like, yeah, she just had a baby. Like she ain't really been on the scene for a minute. Like she took a break or whatever. And I'm like, oh, let me tap in because I heard like so I think I heard her on some shit with Chanel and the one chick. I forgot her name, y'all. No disrespect, but I heard her and I'm like, I don't know about this one. But when I tapped into the catalog, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, she definitely listen. I don't know. I feel like she purposely makes sure she has a different sound. Um and just like I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like she got like this chill ass laid back like nonchalant rap style to me, to where like she's saying some shit, but she don't gotta be super animated. She don't gotta be super loud or aggressive. It's just like some old chill shit you could smoke to, vibe to, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me tap into her. Let me see what she here for. And when I tapped in, I felt like the productions complimented her fucking style so well. I don't know if she created that style based off of the beats or if she just found beats that complimented her style. But I fucks with it. Whatever, however it came together, I'm glad it came together and I fucks with it. Her cadence, like I just told y'all, she just super nonchalant, but she sliding on shit. Like she slides, so she got an 8 lyricism. You gotta listen. A lot of people don't listen to the music. They just like the beat. Exactly what I just said. They like how somebody coming, but they ain't really listening. She really be saying some shit. So I kind of gave her the 8 and lyricism. Catalog could be better. I know they said she took a break and shit. She just had a baby. Shout out to her. But we need you back in full effect. Even for the new motherfuckers. You feel me? So the catalog really wasn't up there for me. Um, but Pioneer, I just explained exactly why I gave her such a high grade in this Pioneer category. Is because she has a unique and significant sound that she does it on a great fucking she does it so good. It's like I couldn't help but to give her the 9. Consistency, I just told y'all that she getting back to it. So hopefully she flood y'all with shit soon. Brandon, I feel like the Brandon could be better. But motherfuckers told me like she plugged, like she got connects, she out here, her network should have been higher and her motion should have been higher. We gonna get to that. But that was the main thing they was telling me about Case. Like, no, like trust me, like just tap in more. And I gotta respect that. So visuals, the visuals was cool. Um the visuals was more than cool. Let me not just say it was cool because I just had to think back. Like she got some dope ass videos and she used kind of like, because as I've been, fucking with Dom, you know what I'm saying, on this music shit and all that shit, and just like his visual, he be explaining to me like it's different color grades and shit that you use to set different moods and tones, you know what I'm saying? And she uses this kind of like um this color grade, and like majority of her videos was like this certain color grade and tone that I feel like just matched her style. It's just like this kind of like a Currency, like them type of niggas, them current, like the weed smokers and the just she ain't rapping nothing about no weed smoke shit, but that's the vibe that it gave me. It gave me like a super artistic kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, y'all. It's hard to explain. But go tap in and y'all gonna see exactly what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Influence. They said her influence was a little high too. I don't really, I didn't see it firsthand, but the motherfuckers who I did ask and my go-to people who I'm just like, all right, like what's up with her? What's up they like, I ain't gonna lie, like motherfuckers, you feel me? She one of them ones type shit. Like motherfuckers fuck with her. Um they try to capitalize off of her. I still ain't heard it, but this, listen, they said they try to capitalize off her style and they try to create it, but I've never heard nobody even attempt what she's doing in the city. If you know where they at, send them to me. But please don't do that, because if she does that at a high level like that, with that sound, anything I hear, I'm gonna have to speak on it. Like, yeah, this ain't it. Like, this sound like you trying to sound like her. Like, so shout out to her. Um, Network, I gave her an 8 because like I said, it's a lot of these motherfuckers who fuck with her, the big hefts, the, you feel me, the radio station niggas, like the incognitos I sent. Like, so she obviously doing something right. You feel me? Break or no break. She obviously doing her big one. Versatility, I gave her an 8. I heard her with a different, even though she kept her same style and her same approach and delivery. She, it don't seem like she's shy or like against hopping on different sounds and different beats as well. Like I said, I heard her on the Chanel and them shit. I feel like they ate it, but I'm just like, it was a freestyle as well though. So once I tapped in, that just kind of gave me a different perspective. And the motion, man, they was on my ass about this case. So listen, no disrespect. They told me, what the fuck is wrong with you for giving her a 7 on this motion category? According to the people, you got way more motion than I felt like you had. So shout out to you. Like I said, that's one of them categories. I'm gonna keep saying it, but show me different. You feel me? Tell your people, your supporters, to make sure they go on Big Facts No Cap 216, DM me or put it in the comments, whatever, and let me know. Like, I was tripping, I was bugging. You got way more motion than a 7. You feel me? And respectfully, shout out to Case though. She was dope as fuck. I had to throw her on this first one. And the last person we gonna do is Boogie Shay. Let's go into Boogie Shay shit. Dom wanted to hear about Boogie Shay. I need a street nigga. Bitch, I want a street. Listen, one thing for sure, I don't want no street nigga, me personally. But I don't want nobody to feel like just because you got some shit that's popping at this moment, that this reflects that. This is not just about a song. This is not just based on a song, one song, a couple songs, or your motion within the last couple months. This is not based off of that. So this is based off the whole thing. Whatever I can find. You know what I'm saying? With that you've been a part of or whatever. Boogie Shay. I feel like the same thing about everybody else when it comes to production. Oh, actually, Boogie Shay got a 7. I feel like Boogie Shay, I want to hear Boogie Shay on a different sound. I like the sound, and she a little versatile, because I don't think all her songs sound alike or sound the same, or she come with the same approach or cadence on her. But I would like to hear her on a different style of beat, like production wise. So shout out to her for that. Cadence, I feel like Biggie Shay be sliding. Like, I don't really gotta explain that. She be sliding on shit. Like, she be sliding. She got a little room for improvement, but she definitely be sliding on shit. Like, hands down. Let's see. Lyricism. To me, it's kind of like the jazz effect, where it's like she say catchy shit. She say relatable shit. Is it the most lyrical miracle shit? No, it's not. She's not. I don't listen to Boogie Shay once again. I don't listen to her for bars. I listen to her to either turn up or just some slick shit, all the quotables, all that shit. Like that I feel like to me that's her lane. I'm not trying to stick nobody in the lane, but everything that I heard is like that type of shit. Like, oh yeah, she got quotables to go like for days. Um, Catalog, she got a little extensive catalog. She had a lot of music for me to she was actually probably one of the people who had so much motherfucking music that it took me a little longer to kind of go through. She got shit for days though, for sure. All the way from back then. I went all the way back then. I scrolled all the way down motherfuckers YouTube's, Apple Music, all the way to listen to the first shit that I saw was available on up. And she definitely had a decent catalog for sure. Uh, Pioneer. I don't think nobody sound like Boogie Shay for real, even though it might be the same approach or like the quotable effect and all that shit. I don't think sonically she sounds like nobody, and that's a good thing. And she just had the challenge go crazy. So that definitely show her influence before we even get to that category. Like, if I see one more street nigga challenge, oh god. So she definitely do her big one as far as influence. Consistency. I feel like Boogie Shay is pretty consistent. It really was no gaps in between her catalog, whether it was visual or audio. I didn't see a lot of gaps in between it. As far as the quality of it, I feel like it's always a decent quality. I don't really hear like no super bad mixed songs when it comes to Boog and none of that shit. Like, so shout out to her. Yeah, she definitely aggressive for sure. And to me, it kind of is like that vague thing that I be telling you about Dom. Like, it's like, yeah, she's still on her girly prissy shit. She don't gotta get on the track and rap like a nigga in order to go toe to toe with the niggas. And I feel like Boogie Shay kind of got that effect too. Like, she can rap hard with the niggas, but she can still be a girl. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of lack that a little bit in the city. It's like, if bitches getting on the track and rapping hard, 9 times out of 10 they studs. And I ain't trying to be funny, but it's a fact though. Oh god. Let's see. Visuals. I feel like her visuals could be of higher quality. I feel like her visuals don't match the quality of her music. I feel like her music is a higher quality, but the visuals just don't. She does have some high quality visuals, but y'all got to remember, this is overall, this is in general, everything, not just one or two. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like higher quality visuals. Again, come tap in with Don Prince, shameless plug. uh Shot by Saint Quarter, one of them. You feel me? Like, but I feel like her quality needs to expand, and then it's on go mode for sure. Let's see what she got. Influence. I just told you all about that. We don't really got this. Some shit just be obvious, and you don't really got it. It's like, if you don't see that she deserved that grade, then uh like you just a hater. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she definitely got the city on lock right now. Um, and to be honest, I only heard like one or two of Boogie Shay songs before the street nigga shit came out. And that really been made me go tap into her catalog. It just didn't make me go and dissect it as much as I did when it came to the report card. But I've been tapped into Boogie Shay after I heard like 2, 3 hard songs. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, and once I tapped in, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, she really talking her shit. You feel me? So shout out to her. Uh Network, come on, man. That's some other shit that don't gotta be explained. It's clear um that she out here making moves when it comes to this networking shit. You feel me? I see her with some of the hottest of the hot, some of the top tier, some of the fucking motion makers out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's obvious that she doing her big one when it comes to networking. She in the room with the right people doing the right shit. Versatility. Now, what I will say is this is the lowest grade that I gave Boogie Shay. Um, I didn't hear a lot of versatility out of all the music that I listened to. To be honest, I feel like she got her style, she got her wave, and she comfortable with it, and she stand in that. What I suggest that if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but still try some other shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, still try to hop on. I want to hear Boogie Shay on the song with like a female singing, kind of like on some Trina, the hell it that shit. What I ain't about to try to sing y'all. I ain't about to play myself. But like the Trina and Kelly Rowland shit, I hear Boogie Shay on one of them songs. I ain't gonna lie though, and I might try to put that together. But I hear her on some shit like let me hear some versatility though. Hear you on some different shit, and if you already got that, listen, send it to me because I skipped it then. But I heard a lot of music, damn near every song that you got out on these platforms, and I just and if even if it is one, it ain't a lot. You know what I'm saying? One song really on for like gonna affect her versatility grade. But I do want to hear Boogie Shay on some other shit though. Still rapping hard like she rap and all that shit, but just like a different vibe sonically. So yeah, shout out to her. And Motion. Boogie Shay got a 9 on motion, man. I feel like Boogie Shay got a lot of motion going on in the city though. Oh God. Like she got a lot of motion going on out here. She linked. I just said that shit about the networking. Um, like she definitely in the room with motherfuckers who she's supposed to be in the room with. You know what I'm saying? She definitely doing what she need to do to market her song. I feel like once motherfuckers tap into that street nigga song, that'll allow them to tap into the rest of her catalog and everything else she been doing. So shout out to Boogie Shay, man. This was one of the grades I was like, damn, it seemed low though. Like it seemed low compared to what I thought she would get before I actually sat down and dissected the shit. But it ended up being what it being, and she was a good spirit. She made sure she liked it and all that shit. So shout out to Boogie Shay, man. Come get that fucking bars in the basement though with Don Prince though. Like, oh God, you too, MD and J though. Come fucking yeah, that bars in the basement. I feel like that aesthetically will fit both of y'all perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. Um, I do. Hold on. I'm sorry when Tina made the different song. Oh, I was sorry when Tina made that different song, like, and it ended up being a hit though. Oh God. Oh God, though. Definitely though. I should have had these on the no though. I should have had these on the fucking screen. Yo, I'm still working this shit out. But I say all that to say this, y'all. I just wanted to come in and just kind of give y'all my perspective of how I graded this so y'all can be aware for future references. The promo, we couldn't have sat down. I've been on here with y'all for 2 hours. We couldn't have sat down and did all this in the promo. So I'm glad that y'all are supporting what I got going on. I'm gonna continue to support y'all whether y'all fuck with the report card or not. So that really don't kind of phase me. But I do see y'all. I respect y'all. I respect y'all craft. I know how this artistry shit work. I know how this rapper shit work. I'm always gonna show love though. I promise you. No matter what your grade is on here, it's gonna be some people that's gonna get some D's on this motherfucker or some F's. But I didn't want to put nobody on here to make to like foreshadow what I'm actually trying to do. So I feel like Jado said, everybody passed on this motherfucker, and if you feel like somebody should have had a different score or different grade, please just let me know. You feel me? Write a little list, copy the categories, and make your own shit and see how close it was to mine's. And then you're gonna be like, oh shit, they wasn't tripping. But don't do it just off politics, like, oh, cause this my nigga or this, I fucks with them. Like, I'm gonna get them all tens. We gotta be realistic. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no personal ties with none of these people. And even if I do, they know motherfuckers that came to battleground that I didn't brought there. You feel me? My artists, and I didn't graded they or voted against them. I'm just unbiased. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be on no bias shit. So I say all that to say, this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning, y'all. It's much more to come. Some of these artists, if y'all want to come sit down on my platform, y'all welcome anytime. Let's just set the date up. Let's figure it out. We can do the stream, or y'all can come sit on the couch. Either way, um, but I'm fucking with y'all. I'm always gonna put on for the city. I just love this music shit. I don't mean no harm. But I'm also gonna stand on business. I welcome whatever energy you want to bring. I'm not reciprocating energy because this is my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is part of my brand. So I'm not even here to kind of like go back and forth with nobody. If you want to go back and forth with me, just follow me on bitch please underscores bees, and I'll go back and forth with you on there. But I'm not gonna do that on here. So shout out to y'all. Much love, much respect. Again, thank y'all for tapping in. And I'm about to get the fuck on up out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, and make sure y'all meet me in the comments on Big Facts No Cap 216 on Instagram, man. It's going up in that bitch. I gotta go check it out.